Welcome in, guys. How are we doing? So today what we're going to be covering today is going to be StreamAlertsTv. It's an application that was actually made by CVS Gaming, Panda Dev actually himself, as well as some of the other applications he may have. But today's main focus is going to be StreamAlertsTv, how to set it up, how to install it, how to get it onto your OBS, how everything's going to work on your monitor, as well as possibly your second monitor if you have a second monitor, as well as how to move it around, how to get those lights out working, how to get that flashbang working, how to get all these alerts moving all throughout your stream, and how to set up channel points or bit related. So let's hop on over, let's check it out. Alright, before we jump right into it, we're going to go over where this is coming from. This is coming over from CVS Gaming. They're the creators of StreamAlertsTv. You have Panda, which you have right beside me here, my little buddy, as well as you have Break Games. All of these things are offered there on Steam. Panda Dev actually has Panda through an online application. You can set up the Twitch extension literally right here. Go over to CVS Gaming, you're going to see the portfolio and everything that's happening over here. But let's now move on to what we're here for, StreamAlertsTv, and how to set that thing up. Alright, so now that we're here on Steam, what you're going to be looking for is just going into the search bar when you're in your shop and make sure you're looking up StreamAlertsTV. Should be the one and only one. It's completely free. Click on that. You're going to make sure you download it free to play, and that's what you are looking for. Once you can get that, make sure you open it whenever you can. Whenever it pops up, you're going to see this Unity screen. When you have that Unity screen, that's actually the overlay already working in itself. A lot of things on mine might be a little bit different from yours because I do have the private beta version. If there's anything different, I can tell you it's going to be coming out soon. So if you would like to use it, it's not on your application, just let me know down in the comments or let Panda Dev know as well. And we're going to be pushing that as soon as we can. Now, moving on to the actual overlay itself. Since the overlay has already popped up on your monitor, if you have one screen or two screens, and you don't like where it's at, you can actually update the monitor settings right here on the home page. But you want to make sure the very first thing we're doing is your installation. You want to make sure it's going to pop up on your OBS that you have rolling right now. So we're going to drag the OBS over. I know there's a lot going on here. Don't look at it. Don't be worried. Don't get scared. What you're going to be looking for is simply a window capture. Once you find this window capture, you're going to put it in. I already have an existing one. But right here, you're going to be doing your StreamAlertsTv overlay. Make sure that is marked on. Make sure you have that Windows tab. You make sure you have that on. Make sure you're also having the capture audio feature, because some of these stream alerts will be doing a audio function like the flashbang or the lights out. So make sure that's okay. Everything is set up there. We're awesome. We're perfect. Let's go back over to the StreamAlertsTV overlay function. Now that we're over here, no one else is going to see this. This is just for you and your own personal use. You can do a lot of different things like adding chat alerts, follows, subs, gifted subs, any type of cheers, channel points, raids, even stuff for charity. Hype train skulls, everything is going to be coming here soon. Now, I know this is looking very scary, and wow, I don't know what I'm doing. This is scary. Listen, it's very user-friendly, and I'm going to show you why. So we will get to the gifted and the cheers, but I know a lot of people here are just, hey, how do you do the lights out? How do you do the flashbangs? Those are the number two things I want. So let's cover that as quickly as possible. Your lights out. You're going to go over here. Make sure your lights out channel point is already there. If it's not there and you're like, well, I just downloaded this, I don't know what I'm doing, verify it. When it's not there, you have your Twitch connected here. You can actually create that channel point already with it. So you can create that channel point. I already have it made. Now, if I don't match what my channel point name is and hit verify, it will just keep telling me it's not verified. I need to create a new one. I need to make sure it matches exactly what my channel point actually is called. Once I verify it, I will get that check mark. Everything will be good to go. So once you go within my Twitch and hit that lights out function, it will instantly work and this will happen. Now, the big thing about this is it shuts off your screen in front of you. It's going to shut off the screen for your game, everything like that. It's something that's chat's able to control, to mess with you while you're in game or even just chatting. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. So once you find the light switch, make sure you click that light switch and you're right back to the screen that you were originally on, whichever game it was. Now you're probably wondering, when I do the lights out function, everything completely disappears. Once you get back to your OBS, make sure you have the stream alerts underneath your camera. Because if your camera is underneath this and then you go to do the lights out, I completely disappear. Now it might be absolutely adorable to see my beautiful face in this small circle, but I can tell you right now, what your chat's going to look for is some type of reaction. You could be screaming, you could be crying. They want to see your face when you're doing it as well. So if it is possible within your overlays to have your camera up above that stream alerts window capture, it's going to make it so much better and a better reaction for your chat when that happens, as well as the flashbangs and whatever it may be. Now, you might be wondering, well, you already have these set up. This is going to be a very difficult task. How do I do this? No problem at all. You're going to click New Game here. Once you click New Game, you're going to go in, make sure you change it to whatever you want it to be. You can call it Lights Out, Blackout, whatever it may be. Change your channel point. Make it, hey, this is Lights Out Xmas style, because there is a Christmas version. You can create that channel point right there. Once you go into the customization of the games, you're going to have a few games here. You're going to have the Lights Out, you have the Christmas version as well. You can use them both, they will randomize. Or you can just use one specific one. You also have different point of views of a disco. Maybe you want a birthday cake slammed across the screen singing happy birthday to you. You have the night option, the pirate option, as well as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. A lot of things for holidays. You got cursor effects to disrupt files. This is where my arrow 404 is, where it will actually do an error message and it will go anywhere that you're aiming your mouse. So in your first-person shooter games, this could really mess up your aim. Just an idea to use for chat. If you don't use it at all, if you're using an Xbox controller, it'll look like that, but nothing too crazy. You also have balloons that'll do little smoke bombs. It's a main game where you have to click the balloons that are going up on your screen. Just like said, make sure you want to grab the green ones probably first. The red ones will do. I'm not fast enough. I need to get better. You do have the cat mouse, which is super enjoyable. You're gonna end up being a little mouse here. You don't want to get hit by the paw prints, and you just keep going. I lost. Let's not talk about it. And if you're like me and I really don't know which one I want to do, there's so many good options here. I completely understand. Do the Wheel of Misfortune. The Wheel of Misfortune is actually all of these games jumbled into one. You can change the color of your wheel, customize it to your channel and how you want your channel best. You can change the audio on if it's too loud, as well as send a message to chat. And I know you're probably wondering right now, well, okay, that's all fine and dandy. You taught me the wheel, you showed me the lights out, but I don't understand how you have all these other games like flashbangs and stuff like that. It's because it's not actually a game. It's not clarified as a game. That's actually going to be clarified as an alert. So make sure you hit new alert down here. It's still going to be within the channel point. You can change it to whatever you want. Flashbang. I definitely misspelled that. We're not going to talk about it. Go down to the customization. Now this is where it's going to get more intense. You can do a lot of things on alerts here. Between your follows, your subscriptions, anything gifted, cheering, raids, everything is going to be an alert of some type. So this is a bunch of stuff. Typically, obviously, a lot of people are going to be in the free roam era, so that's where I'm going to stay. There is chat reacts. You have Christmas, frogs, Halloween, Lunar Year. These are all paid. There's a shop where you can actually get these at that are right up here. Now, if you're looking, hey man, that free is for me, I completely understand. Your flashbang is still here. It's the camera. So let's click that, unclick the logo. Sometimes when you click these and you're like, why isn't this working? It might be all selected. So make sure you unclick those. You want to do your flashbang here. Let's randomize it. You can make it floating. You can jump scare you. You can make it into a heart of some sort. Do you want a trail on it? Do you want a burst? Do you want a rainbow trail? Do you want a line with it? Let's add a line. You can change the line's colors, whatever it may be, to make it more interactive and shown on the screen, as well as your explosion. Now, your explosion is what's going to be the flashbang. So you want to make sure you have this completely checked. Up here, the object itself was a flashbang, but down here, say if you only had fire checked off and not the flashbang, there's your flashbang grenade, but it's going to explode into fire and not actually be your flashbang. Make sure you have down here checked flashbang within the VFX explosions. So when you have that flashbang come across, you can see it, you're just looking at it, and it's bright. It is bright. It will show you the username who decided to just flashbang you, so you can yell at them or laugh or whatever you may want to do within your chat. And you can also change the audio where, I don't know, maybe you need the heads up. Let's do a flashbang sound effect. Let's have the flashbang bounce and the explosion of a flashbang to make it more realistic.
Throwing flashbang.
Now you're throwing out the flashbang. You can hear it bouncing. And now you can hear the days that you get put in on that. You can actually customize it where it's not just one being thrown at you. You can throw multiple objects, like 10 different flashbangs at you. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is quite a mess. You can also slow down the alert duration, the spawn delay, as well as the size of these flashbangs. Other than that, you have other things like a dusty spam, where I did bananas, for instance. And instead of being a flashbang, it's actually like a smoke grenade. And it's just a bunch of bananas, a bunch of stars, look very beautiful, and you just get spammed of smoke all over your screen, completely disorients you while you're playing your games. Going back up to what we skipped out on, you got your follows, your subscriptions, any gifted subs, any type of cheering. These are also all alerts that you're able to do with the gift box here, the balloons, the bits, the logos, the emotes. So if anyone went to follow my channel, maybe I'm not looking at chat, maybe I'm directly locked into the game, and I'm just completely clueless that I'm even streaming right now. This little block will pop up to show me, oh my gosh, someone just followed me, their username pops up, new follower pops up, and I'm able to thank them within chat. Same thing goes for my gifted subs or any type of subscription. I'll get a present that will drop in. It will actually do a smoke feature, so I have to look over the chat to tell them thank you so much. You want to make sure you're giving that recognition to your chat of the amazing things that they do for you. As well as the cheering. A lot of people may set up sound alerts or anything else for their subs, for their follows, and their cheering. But if those sound alerts are no longer working, how are you supposed to know? As well as, like, what if they only cheered 2 bits and you don't have anything set up for 2 bits within one of your bots? Then this will instantly go on. Now you know what's going on. You just got bits. Thank you so much. I have it at a minimum for 2 bits because I have set up through my bot a special reaction for 1 bit. These are all different things, you can edit them. Now, if you want to go, well, listen, Sab, what keeps happening is people are just absolutely spamming my lights out. They're spamming my flashbang. They're doing way too much, and I just can't handle it. I can't play a game ever. They've done Blood of Thy Enemy, which is technically a jump scare, 1,000 times, and I just can't stop it. What you need to be doing is putting a global cooldown on that. Now, if you're like, well, if I put a global cooldown on it, Sab, what they're going to do is they're going to get upset. They're not going to use that channel point because they can't troll me when I'm in the middle of the game. I thought of a new idea. It's a good one. Maybe it's not. Let me know in the comment below. Down, you have this extension here. It's called Screen Alerts. Now you go down here, you still have your lights out, your Wheel of Doom, disco parties, you got your pirate charades, cat and mouse, whatever it may be, even your birthday. You go over, this is actually will be set up 4 bits through an extension on your Twitch. Now you want to make sure you're setting this stuff up properly. So make sure you're over there within your extensions, go to My Extensions. You can search for this Screen Alerts, and this is actually what it's going to pop up on your screen. You can have it below you on your About section, or you can have it as a little compartment on the side of your screen. Now, if they want to jump over that global cooldown and say, hey, I don't want to wait 15 minutes to turn off your screen because this is the perfect timing in the game to shut off your screen, it would be so funny. They would have to spend that 100 bits, 25 bits, or whatever you set that dollar amount to. Completely up to you if you want to use that. It's all optional. You do not have to set that up. So essentially, that is the gist of StreamAlertsTv. It is very, very user friendly. Give it a download, give it a try. If you can't figure out quite what's happening, or if there's something I missed and did not cover, make sure you drop it in the comments below. I do have things for raids. That's just a simple alert. I have nothing there for charity, but maybe you might have something. Hype trains and goals are not quite there yet, but we're moving on to that. As well as chats, you can do chat messages that might pop up. Anything that you are looking for is probably going to be here. If it is not, let me know down in the comments, or join CVS Gaming Discord. You can actually reach out to PandoDev within there, as well as other people that are working with him day in and day out. It's a completely optional idea for you, but it helps you have an interactive thing that's going to be for your chat that can help advance you in your growth within your channel as well as your community. If you guys liked the video today, make sure you like and subscribe. It always helps. As well as if you have any ideas of what else I should cover, I've been thinking about doing a little bit of streamer bot and explaining different things that you're able to do over there. Or if you have something else that you need me to look at that I can help you out with, let me know so I can dive deep into it and get started on something that's going to help you guys grow in your own communities. Thank you.